Not this. Not this either. We can do all of these exercises so much better. It's time to talk about how to grow the upper chest. It's a huge thing that a lot of people want to do, is get that 3D chest look, but I see a lot of you doing the wrong exercises and you're wondering why it won't get the shape that you're looking for. Let me show you why it's actually not working. So all of these exercises that I just showed you, I'm telling you this because I don't want you to get mad. Some of you are doing them. I just want to show you a better way. And like, why, if you have limited access to equipment, I understand doing some of these exercises. But if you have a full equipped gym, I want to show you how to get a better way to grow your upper chest right now. You guys saw me start with these flies, all right? These dumbbell flies coming from the bottom, trying to grow the upper chest. But here we go. Let me show you what's wrong with this. Number one, you're swinging through the process. Swinging. Let me tell you this right here. You want to fight against gravity, all right? The muscle fibers go in a certain direction that if you use them properly, is going to give you more of a benefit than doing them wrong. So when you do this, you never get a contraction here at the top, right? If you do this and you hold it, it's not going to contract your chest anymore. You're going to get all shoulder, right? Your shoulder's going to be doing the work. You can see it right here, right? If I lift it up here and hold it, try to get that squeeze, my chest is no longer activated. It's all shoulder. That's number one thing, or number two thing that's wrong. First, the swing. Second, is trying to hold it. It's going to get your shoulder. And the third thing is not putting any stress on your chest. Let me show you a better way to do this. The best way to do this is getting some cables. Now let me show you this. I tell everybody in the gym, they know me, I'm always kind of helping people do the exercises better. You can feel every movement by just doing it with your body weight, right? I don't need weight to feel what muscle I'm going to work. If I want to do this movement and hit my upper chest, I can actually do the movement, come up here, and you can feel the upper chest contract. The thing is, most people don't go up enough or to the right area that they're going to get to the upper chest. If I go right here, you can feel it right at the bottom. The upper chest is not flexed. But once you come up a little bit more, it starts activating the upper chest. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. First thing I want you to notice when I'm doing this exercise is there's no swing involved. And even when I do come down, I still have tension from the eccentric phase of doing this exercise. When you use the dumbbells, the weights come down freely. When you use the cables, you still have resistance on the way down. And when you come up, you're still fighting against resistance because the weight wants to come back down. Another thing when you're doing the cable chest fly, when you get to the top, you can see that my shoulders are not engaged. Actually, my chest is. And when you use dumbbells, it's not the same stability. This one gradually brings you in a direction that's gonna cause you to hold the weight in a certain place. If you use dumbbells, your arms can go anywhere, and that's where your shoulder stabilizers come into play. So when you do the chest fly, you can see I'm activating the chest and I'm holding it, get that tension and that constant squeeze throughout the entire rep. And the last thing I wanna say about this exercise, when you use cables, you don't necessarily have to use heavy weight. Right? With dumbbells, trust me, if you try to do this movement with 40 pounds or 50, I mean, you're not gonna feel anything but the shoulders. When you use a lighter weight, you can get what you're looking for, right? I can sit here all day, get an isometric burn. I can come back nice and slow, doesn't matter the weight, and get the result that you're looking for. One other thing that I will point out, even if you don't want to bring the weights down, because some of you, let's be honest, you still don't know how to hit the chest correctly, even if you come with these cables, right? You can actually hold your hands closer, like in a reverse grip press, bending your elbows, and you can do the same thing in a shorter range of motion without bringing your arms all the way down. You can hold the weights here and just simply press up. This is one of my favorites too. I can put more weight on the cables and get like an even harder contraction if I do the reverse grip press compared to cable flies. So another thing I want you guys just to take in mind, you can do that and it works just as good. The thing about this exercise is I don't necessarily feel it in the middle, right? When you're doing this exercise, you actually have to put your hands around the bar. Some people put their hands here. Some people are gonna put their hands on the bar like this, all right? If you can't see it, let me show you exactly what I mean. All right, you look at my hand, I don't know how you're gonna see this, but my hand grip is like this, right? How do I get it so I can feel it in the middle? So you really don't. You're gonna favor the right or the left side. So this exercise is not bad. And again, when it comes to incline bench press or any type of chest press, it really matters on what level it is. The higher you come up, it's more likely for your shoulders to take a little bit more activation and authority of the exercise. So you want to come probably down. This is my sweet spot here. And if you go into any gym, you can actually see that the incline bench press is set up exactly where you need it. Look at this one, and then look right here. They're almost exactly the same. You don't need to change the level of it. You can go down, but I wouldn't recommend going up any higher. So for me, this is where I think the basic stuff come into play. Easy incline dumbbell chest press. Think about this. I understand that people want to get fancy. You want to change it. So I'm going to show you another way to do it, and you can still feel it. For me, simple dumbbell press. Just making sure you engage that upper chest here. Boom. The thing about an incline dumbbell press is you actually come down further. You get a bigger stretch and range of motion than if you do the other one, right? The other one here, look how short your range of motion is. You never really get to fully engage your upper chest. You're just engaging a little bit more of the triceps, right? We're strictly thinking about upper chest here. So you bring these dumbbells all the way down to your chest. Stretch the pecs. That's what they're here for. Again, you guys know my rule. We don't go here. This will hit the shoulders. Bring them in some, 45 degrees, stretch, and use your chest to kind of push. Yeah, you gonna say, Josh, your hands are pushing, I know. Bring it down. Stretch, drive, squeeze together, okay? This keeps tension on your chest. And also, this works the eccentric because gravity is pulling you down. So get that stretch, you fighting that weight, you fighting that 50 or whatever weight you wanna use, and then you drive, and you squeeze. That's as simple as it gets. But I'm gonna show you an alternative to that first exercise to show you a better way of doing it to get an equal force from both sides. So back in the day, what we would do is we would take plates. All right, I recommend 10s because it actually make you hold the weight together. The problem with the other one is you are wrapping your hands so you don't know which one you're gonna use, like where's the force coming from. This one, you put the plates together, you actually hold it here. This one, you can feel the burn. It's great for a drop set. So I would actually still lay down here. I'm squeezing, and I'm keeping all of the tension on my upper chest. Again, triceps are activated, so it's not the best exercise, but if you want to change it so where you can really feel it a little bit more, this one is a little bit better. So here, drive up. Upward position, my shoulders are not engaged. I come from my lower chest, stomach area, and I drive them up. Really pay attention to your shoulders getting engaged. Drive up, and you can actually extend. This is what I want you guys to see. If your shoulder is flexed, when you get to this point of any exercise, this is how you know your shoulder's doing the work. If it's not activated and your chest is flexed, this is when you know that your chest is doing the work. So look at this right here. My shoulder is slightly engaged, but mostly it's my chest, right? You can see the muscles flare. So yeah, it is working the shoulders a little bit, and I want you to know the anterior shoulder and upper chest are in partnership, right? They usually work together. That's why you don't have to always overtrain the anterior or your front delts as much because it's always getting work when you're doing the press. But this is a better way to do it. I'll show you the next one. The thing about the incline chest fly is most of you don't know how to engage your chest. When I get to this point, I almost feel like my shoulders are about to rip. And then I don't engage my chest. I'm just trying to get it back up. Will it target your chest a little bit? Yes, you'll get something. But you won't get what you're looking for as far as the results. So if you go out more, it's even harder. And then you can't load up on weight. Right now, we actually want weight because we want to build, right? So you lift in here, your shoulders are engaged. You don't even get any resistance at the top of this exercise. You get resistance mostly at the bottom and just from here at this point, okay? So most of you guys have your arms flared out and you're just bringing it up and you're not getting what you could get. So I'm gonna show you a better way. Now watching you do it, and I feel like your shoulders were a little bit more engaged on that exercise.
Got you.
Were you trying to do, trying to hit chest, right?
Yeah, I was hitting chest. I definitely feel it all on my chest.
You feel a lot?
When I work out, I try to focus on my muscles as much as I can.
So, I mean, like, basically, your shoulders gonna always be engaged in it.
Yeah.
But I want to see if I can show you a different like form to put your body and see if you feel it better. All right. So I want you to go in your regular form that you just did. So this time, as you push down, I want you to lift your chest up, lift your posture. Now push. Same format. Look at that.
Yeah.
See, your shoulders not engaged anymore, but you see the chest here, right?
Yeah.
That look much better. Now, if you want to hit that, you're hitting the lower chest right now.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do that?
Well, like the
out bar. Yeah. Okay, good. But definitely, I can see more of your chest flex.
Yeah.
So you guys can see that if you look up close. The shoulder's not flexing no more, but you can see the chest. Man, look at that. That's crazy. Big difference. All he had to do was lift his chest up. So, big difference.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, bro. For sure. All right, it's time to show you how to do it right. For these, you don't even need a heavy weight, but I got a challenging weight on here. First thing I want you guys to know, when you do the cables, I want to show you real quick first how to grab the cables. Because some of you guys are just about to take your shoulder out of place just because you don't know how to do it. So, you grab one cable. You hold it here. You grab the other cable. You bring it in first. And then you get into position. Now, from the top, see here, this is what I was doing with the dumbbells. I can easily make the same mistake using this. But when you come to the top, you get to actually squeeze your chest, right? Without engaging your shoulders. Yeah, when you come down, you want to protect, right? You don't want to do this. You actually want to protect here and come up and engage your chest. Squeeze it. And now I have tension even on the way down, right? Tension on the way up and tension on the way down. Quick check. When I come up, you can see if this is working in the chest, if the chest is engaged. And if it's working the shoulder will be engaged. Tell me what you guys see. Only chest. And if I just hold it here, you can feel the chest burning. And even when you come down, you can feel the fight against gravity. And this is what you guys want to go after right here. Come up to the top, straighten them out, squeeze, and slowly come back down. All right, so just to pick off of where we left off with Juan, you can see when he was doing this, he really engaged his shoulders, right? He was kind of going here, but a lot of times I see most of you doing the same thing. When you target the chest, using the shoulders instead of your chest. You can see here, my chest is not even flexed. My shoulders are burning right now, not my chest. So all you have to do is when you're down in this position, bring your chest up. You go from here, bring your chest up, drop your elbows down, right? When I drop my elbows down, just like the bench press, it disengages my shoulders. So I fly it, but I'm here. Anytime you got the cables up, it's more likely for it to be for your lower chest. So what I want you guys to notice here, even if I want upper chest here, I arch my back and I push here and I'm still getting my upper chest. So yes, you bend, drop the elbows, push, squeeze, that burns. Do one more so you guys can see. All right, retract, squeeze those shoulder blades, bring your elbows down and put all that tension on your chest. It's crazy. All right, guys, so that's it. You can see the pump just from demonstrating. When you do it right and engage the muscles, it starts to create that blood flow. When you get that tension, fight against gravity, put that stress on the muscles, it actually works without doing so much. So when you really train and you do it properly and you're doing, 5 exercises or 3 sets and you're really focused and targeting the muscle correctly, you can see the major benefits of doing it properly. So yes, you know what to come back to. You're here with Josh Bailey. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna keep bringing you guys good content so that you can get results in the gym and in the kitchen with your nutrition and overall well-being. Guys, if you have any topics that you want me to cover, leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to do my best to cover that topic on the next video. See you next time.